So Christmas is finally here. You've been waiting for this day all year because you can finally afford Overwatch. All those months of playing Roblox, Phantom Forces on your Taiwanese laptop in preparation to getting your hands on this perfectly rated video game is finally about to pay off. So you boot up the game, read through the different hero categories, and realize you're too retarded to play anything other than DPS. And since you're a special little retard, you immediately choose the main Junkrat. And after some initial backlash, you think to yourself, how could picking one specific hero change the way people think about me? How foolish you are. In this video, I'm going to go over every single DPS hero in Overwatch and explain what kind of person you truly are if you main them. About 1 billion other people have made this video before, but unlike me, they weren't 100% honest with you. So let's start off with the kicker. Let's talk about Ashe. Now there's two types of people who main Ashe, right? You got your average run-of-the-mill gamer that gets on every once in a while, doesn't play that much, maybe like 20 hours a season, just wants to hop on and get some easy kills, have some fun with a nice fun little balanced hero. And instead of switching to the spider lady that has a fat ass who can one-shot you from a different galaxy, you choose the hot southern girl, because not only is your taste in women better, but you've also probably actually spoken to a woman before. Now you see, I like Ashe mains, because they're relatively chill in most situations, and I never really see them in VC yelling at their teammates. And since Ashe is just a relatively good character, you have to have mega Down syndrome to go negative with her, so they're usually pulling their own weight. There's that 1% of Ashe players, however, that have the most massive, and I mean massive, ego you will ever see in a gamer. And when I say gamer, I mean gamer with a Y, because they probably enjoy getting pegged in the ass by their own father, especially if they're using a keyboard on console, which the majority of these high ego maniac Ashe players are. But overall, if you're just a normal person who plays Ashe, then I'd say you're a relatively chill person, and that's a pretty good main to have. I like you. Now give me a kiss. Next up we got Bastion. Now I don't know what it is, but I've never seen a single Bastion player on my team say a single word in match chat. It's like all Bastion players don't have mics on. I feel like every single one of them are like 40-year-old dads with 3 kids that are just sitting on their couch after a long day at work, playing Overwatch on their 4K 75-inch TV. Because what other character is a middle-aged man gonna play? Their Modern Warfare 2 days are over, they're washed as fuck. So they gotta choose the turret character. And there's no shame in that. They probably only play like an hour a day, maybe less, because they gotta go feed their kids and shit. They're pretty shit at the game, but you can't get mad at a Bastion player, dude. They're too cute. And yes, I'm calling a middle-aged man cute. There's nothing gay about that. Speaking of gay, next up we got Cassidy. Now Cassidy himself isn't gay, I don't think, but I feel like 50% of his players are in fact homosexual, strictly because of the vibration frequencies that come out of his vocal cords. Now if you're like me and don't like penis, then you main Cassidy because he's just a fucking badass. You want to walk around and cosplay as a cowboy shooting people with a badass revolver. And this says a lot about you, because you were raised as a man that aspires to be like another man, and that other man happens to be a badass that only has interest in other men just a little bit. And I guess another small percent of Cassidy players could be relative to Ashe, where like they're just a bunch of Zimbrain cuck munchers, but that pretty much goes for every single hit scan in this game. You even got those bitches on Bastion. We're just gonna ignore them and pretend they're not in the community. Next up we got Chode. I'm gonna be honest, I've never been able to like profile an Echo player. I've never once heard them speak in game chat, nor have I seen the build of an Echo player in real life, but that makes them extra mysterious. You don't really know a lot about these guys. I'm a little bit convinced they pick Echo just to be different, because why the fuck would you choose this character out of every other character in the game? Like if you want to choose a flying character, just choose Pharah. You blow shit up. That's way cooler than beaming people with a stupid ass robot laser. And also, if you look at her face straight on, it looks like she constantly has like glazing or some fucking oil on her face. It looks weird as shit. So if you play this woman, you just gotta admit you would like some mystery sauce on your face 24/7. Next up is Genji. Now if you main Genji, you're either a complete badass that enjoys the idea of playing with swords all day, or you're like a 30-year-old loser who wears a fedora all day and fucking browses Overwatch circle jerk on Reddit. This character is complete shit, but then again, if you get good with this guy, he has a lot of fucking potential. Same with you. If you are in fact a Genji player that doesn't look like a Reddit mod, then you have a lot of fucking potential. The only step you got left is uninstalling the game. But yeah, if you main Genji, you're probably very confident in yourself, and you know what you like, and you'll stick to your goal no matter what, no matter if they're in the shittiest positions or the highest positions. Next up is Hanzo. Now the following claims are actually backed up, because I used to be a Hanzo main before he got gutted by the fucking developers. I feel like the developers kidnapped this man and genetically gave him a few extra chromosomes, because he moves slow as shit after he got his one shot back. This guy does not play the same he used to before that original nerf. I don't know what they did to this guy. Maybe they just gave him like a canonical age boost to where he's older now, so he's just slower, but he is just hot ass. It's honestly just sad. So if you play this guy, you're probably like an uncle or some shit, or like you're a grandfather, in which case, why are you even playing this game? Shouldn't you be like cashing out your 401k or some shit? Because there's no way a human under 25 would enjoy playing a slow ass character that is Hanzo. And if you do, I guess you just have more patience than me, in which you're arguably arguably a better man than I am. So you know what, Hanzo mains? I like you. You know who I don't like though? Junkrat mains. Now in order to spare you from another 9-minute rant on Junkrat, I'm gonna make this rather quick. If you play this character, you're probably the same person who enjoys watching gore. You probably like BDSM. You probably practice BDSM with your dead dog. You reek of dick cheese and taint turnip. You've taken every drug known to man and are highly addicted to them. You love inflicting pain on other people, but since you're a fat pussy, you don't actually leave your room, meaning instead you resort to active terrorism by playing Junkrat in Overwatch 2. Oh yeah, also you enjoyed 9/11. I don't really know what else to say, I'm just gonna move on. Fuck Junkrat. Next up is Mei. Now there's only 2 reasons you would main this woman. 1, she's thicker than your grandma on a Sunday afternoon, or 2, you're dog shit. Any good player would play another hero. All you gotta do is hold down your right trigger to play this woman, and you start triggering the enemy combatants, because no matter how hard they push their left stick forward, they're not fucking moving, because you got the goddamn freeze ray on them. All the while your character's got that stupid little smirk on her face the entire time, giggling in your ear and shit. And then on that off chance that you actually get away from her, she throws down her ultimate, which permanently sticks you to the ground, where she walks up to you all fucking slow and cute, and then plows you in the face with her icicle-shaped dildo, making you give her an involuntary blowjob. But at the end of the day, at least she's hot. And I'm pretty sure the majority of people that play her are also females. So, ladies, you know, DM me on Discord. Next up, we got Pharah. What the fuck am I doing? Now, Pharah is just a better version of an Echo player, although Pharah players are probably a bit more disturbed since they enjoy the act of blowing shit up. And I reckon if you main Pharah, then you have a hyper fascination with nuclear warfare, and you probably know a little bit too much about the Chernobyl incident. You know, instead of assisting your team on the ground level during a team fight, you fly up to the fucking stratosphere and launch down SAR bombas at the enemy team, all the while you're in a pretty much untouchable range. And that's honestly a pretty smart thing to do during a war. So I reckon a lot of Pharah players are actually quite intelligent beings. And I reckon if you're in college, you study a pretty high-ranking major, you know, maybe like chemical or nuclear engineering, you're probably a smart fella. Next up is Reaper. Now, have you ever joined one of those Overwatch custom games while you're waiting for a queue or some shit? And once you join that 18+ goth girl thick mommy thigh lobby that requires you to join match chat, the first thing you hear is Reaper moaning into his mic, trying his absolute hardest to sound like Corpse Husband. Hey baby, can I get your Discord, please? God damn it, I want that. You know, they're just very cringe individuals, and every single time I hear one, I just instantly facepalm. I gotta make a video on Overwatch custom games or something, because I'll randomly join one every now and then, and it is the most vile, fucking hilarious conversations you will ever hear on a video game. 75% of these motherfuckers just live on this game, and like the only form of friendship they have is on Overwatch custom games. It's honestly kind of fucking sad, but it makes for great entertainment. So I reckon if you're bored one day, hop into one of these things, try to find a lobby with 1 or 2 Reapers, and just turn up your voice chat, man. You'll have yourself a great night. But yeah, anyways, the majority of Reaper players are fat losers, and that's speaking from experience because I have a friend that is a Reaper main. Next up is Sojourn. Now, these are the motherfuckers that try their absolute hardest, even in a quick play game, to win the game. And if you're doing shit, they will just hammer their little tiny millimeter Peter Pecker right into your asshole, uninvited. This could be your first ever game of Overwatch. You have no idea what you're looking at. All these different things flying past your face. No diddy. Bunch of knives, gunshots going past you. You keep dying because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You queued up with your buddy who's a Sojourn only player that has 2,500 hours played on the game. He'll start fucking yelling at you like he's a goddamn drill sergeant because he has no morals. He has no respect. He doesn't actually know how to communicate with another human being without screaming at them because they're dog shit at the game. Now, I've personally never had this experience because I'm better than all my friends, but I've been in lobbies where I'm a third party, and it's truly sad. I don't get how the fuck you guys can be friends with somebody who is a complete dick to you 24/7, which is every single Sojourn main known to man. They really do need to realize that it is just a game and it does not have to be competitive 24/7. So Sojourn mains are the biggest pieces of dog shit. And you know what's funny about that? The dreads on Sojourn's head looks like old moldy dog shit. Speaking of old, next up we got Soldier 76. Now I'm guilty of this. When I first installed the game, the only characters I knew of were Widowmaker and Diva, strictly due to non-gameplay related reasons. And although Widowmaker was easy as fuck, you can't use her on every single map. And I'm just not really a tank player. So when I was looking through the heroes and I got to Soldier, I realized this dude could probably be one of my mains because he's just a very simple, easy character. Anybody can play this man, so there's not really a way I could profile his player base to a specific portion of the community. But people that strictly main him and him alone, they can't bear dying to somebody they find not to be as good as them. But they'll just never swap off. I don't get it. It's like 1 in 3 matches I get into with a Soldier main, they go negative. The other 2 games will do fucking phenomenal, but that 1 out of 3 games where they just refuse to switch, they do absolutely awful. I don't understand it. Next up is Sombra. Now you're like the female equivalent to with Junkrat player. You just enjoy inflicting terror on everybody. You probably try your best to avoid confrontation at every cost, and every time you take a picture with friends in real life, you're always in the very back, with just your head showing. That could either be because you want to remain mysterious, or you're just a beta bitch, and that's okay. But it's not okay to main Sombra, so please swap mains. Next up is Symmetra. Now every time I go against a good Symmetra, I always get railed. It doesn't matter what I do. So I have respect for you guys, because if I tried to play Symmetra in my rank, I'd probably do pretty shit. She's actually pretty hard to play, which is probably a weird statement because all she does is just hold her right trigger down and have an overpowered laser murder everybody in sight. So if you main Symmetra, you like to live on the edge, you know? You like to play tactically. You're probably a Rainbow Six player. You like setting up different teleports to help your team, to assist everybody. You enjoy getting praised, probably getting patted on the head, being called a good boy. And you also have a fantastic taste in women. Let's talk about Torbjorn. Now if you've been watching this channel for a while, you may know the name Fadeless. And Fadeless is a buddy of mine that doesn't play the game that much, but when he does play a real game, he'll play Torbjorn and Torbjorn only, because he's a very casual gamer. He'll set up a turret, he'll stick by his turret, he'll try to assist the team by shooting fucking cum shots across the map and shit, but that's not gonna do anything. His turret's gonna do all the work. If you main this guy, you are 110% a shit player and are solely relying on this turret. If the turret's gone, you're useless. You might as well just saw your fingers off. You're not gonna do shit. But you are almost always a very fun person to play with and give the rest of your team a morale boost. You crack jokes during competitive matches. You're keeping everybody happy, making them all laugh. You're making sure they remember they're just playing a game at the end of the day, not letting them take it too serious. So Torbjorn could go right along Bastion, where a lot of his mains might just be older people trying to hop on and have fun with their friends every now and then. Not a very advanced hero. You can have fun with them without trying too hard. Next up is Tracer. If you main Tracer, you have a lot of potential to be great at the game. You see, if I tried to play Tracer, it would look like a leukemia patient picked up the controller after a lobotomy. I would actually be placed Overcooked Crusted Croissant 3. It would be awful, but if you main this character and you're actually good with them, then you're just a fucking demon, and you probably wear shirts that say gamer across the chest. You were that type of dude back in middle school who rocked the Minecraft creeper sweatshirt and wore those tight ass blue jeans with the Skechers, and every single day after school, instead of going out riding bikes with your friends like a normal kid, you sat in your room and you studied video games. And also you might have slight autism, because I feel like Tracer's just very advanced. Maybe I'm just retarded, but like, I don't know, I feel like Tracer players gotta be autistic if they are good. Yeah, you're right, I'm probably just shit. Next up is Venture. Honestly, if you play Venture, you're probably homeless, and you might actually be playing Overwatch through a homeless shelter's Wi-Fi, because there's no shot you actually take showers if you play this person. Venture is by far the dirtiest character in the game, and not only are they dirty, but they're also very dirty-minded, because what other character involuntarily drills themselves into you without your consent? But I have also noticed that all the Venture mains in my Discord server are like heavy artists, and they're very artistic with an R, not a U. I don't know, they might be autistic too, you have to ask them. Venture's overall just a solid character to play, and you also have a lot of patience if you main this person, because you finally just got your first actual legendary skin through the Avatar collab. I mean, you got the ice cream one, but even I got that, so it must have been free. I don't even know how I got that shit. I don't know how you stuck through that. I'm proud of you. Lastly, we got Widowmaker. This one's just sad. Not only are you a 100-pound twink with a micro penis, but you are so unconfident in IRL settings that you have to resort in playing Widowmaker in Overwatch to assert virtual dominance, because there's not a single scenario in real life where you could lead any pack whatsoever, unless you're in the gay porn industry. You're probably the type of guy to fantasize about making out with your father, and you often look at cylindrical objects and picture what it would feel like if you were to put that in your asshole. You know how a lot of people have cum socks? Widowmaker players probably have cum cups. They nut in a cup, and after that cup is full, they take a good old swig, and that's the only protein they'll be getting for the rest of the month. Speaking about the month, this is the final month of 2024, and this is the final video of 2024, so I'd like to take the time to say thank you guys for an amazing year. I went from like 900 subscribers to 27,000, which is fucking retarded, so I'd like to thank you guys for sticking with me through this year, and I hope to keep you guys entertained for the next year. So yeah, hope you guys had a good Christmas, and I'll catch you next year. Also, don't take this video too seriously. It wasn't serious. The only part I was being serious at was Junkrat.